Alright, well, I'm going to start this off by saying that I don't really watch college football as much as I do NFL. So, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm some expert about what I'm talking about or anything, but I still want to give a little analysis on the Dolphins draft this year, and I also just kind of want to see what you guys think in the comments. So, in my last draft needs video, I mentioned that defensive end was our biggest need. Well, they don't go with a defensive end in specific, but it was still nice to see them go with a defensive lineman. Christian Wilkins should be a very talented player for us, and I think he could really stop the run. I think this is also a great pickup because of his energy. You could tell he was just clearly very excited once he got up to the stage with Roger Goodell. So this Dolphin team was pretty smart to pick them up. They were desperate for a player that could be like that and really spark the team and just get some energy in the building. I honestly can't name a player we had last year that was like that, or at least consistently like that. So in the second round, we go with Josh Rosen. We trade with the Arizona Cardinals. Now, I know I said that we shouldn't focus on quarterback this year in specific, but I think this was a no-brainer move for the Dolphins. I will make another video solely on Josh Rosen, but in short, this is still a player that's young and wasn't really with a good team in his first year, so it's fair that we just kind of give him a chance, and we also only gave up a second-round pick. So essentially, we just drafted Josh Rosen for our second-round pick this year. That is a steal. Now, going into round 3, we get a guard, Michael Dieter from Wisconsin, and I think this is one of the most important picks, and I'll tell you why. Yes, we just needed O-line help in general, but the main reason Josh Rosen even had a bad first year is because he had an awful O-line. So he never had any time to throw, and he never even had time to make a decision. And it's also why David Johnson had a disappointing year. So that's especially tough on a rookie when he's not fully comfortable in what he's doing yet. So I'm happy to see that the Dolphins acknowledged this and picked up a guard fairly early in the draft because they knew that this was a problem and that they need to keep Josh Rosen upright. So we don't have any 4th round picks, but we have one in the 5th, and it's a linebacker, Andrew Van Ginkel, who was also from Wisconsin. Now, this is the only pick, honestly, I wasn't a very big fan of, because I still think Raekwon McMillan and Jerome Baker need at least another season to grow, because they show potential, and I think Kiko Alonso is also a good player for us, but, I just didn't really want to draft a linebacker right now. I get defensive help, but I don't know, this is the only move I wasn't a giant fan of. So afterwards, we go with a tackle, Isaiah Prince. Again, happy to see the Dolphins address this need. And then in the last round, we go for 2 running backs, Chandler Cox and Myles Gaskin. So we'll see how this turns out. Kenyon Drake isn't a great running back, but he's still a pretty solid, good one. So, we'll see how this works out. I think maybe they're also trying to utilize these guys in the receiving game. So all in all, besides the linebacker pick, I thought the Dolphins had a very good draft this year, especially the first 3 rounds. It's great to see them address defensive line as well as pick up a player that has some energy. And the Josh Rosen trade was just an absolute steal for them. I'm especially happy to see that they drafted an O-lineman to help Rosen. That's all I got. Stay tuned for next week. I'm probably going to make a video about why you should be excited to have Josh Rosen as your next Miami quarterback. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.